So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do. You got a chance to be something special. And let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Holland alongside Steve. Steve, big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Clutch. And there is the potential for a feel-good story here, Clark. No doubt this young man didn't get selected in the draft, but has fought his way onto a team nonetheless.
And Kevin, no telling how far this journey will go, but you have to applaud him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
So for Toronto right now, Amir Johnson at the floor with Valanciunas at the pivot. DeRozan and Johnson on the wing. And it's Clutch in at the one spot. Mahimi kicks it to West. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing two free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. He'll take that. C.J. Watson at 6'2" is an outstanding shooting combo guard. He's an excellent marksman from behind the three-point line, which helps his team space the floor. But he's also an underrated defender.
Back to Johnson. This one for three. That is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very critical.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. The next guy up is what we should.
Corey Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana leading. Johnson with it, averaging 8 points a game. He dishes it to Stuckey. Just a screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Excellent D there from Clutch.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Good. Clutch gets it to go, and that's not just any basket, folks. Those are his first points here in the NBA. And here's Watson. Well set in the pick for Stuckey. Now the pass to West. Toronto grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Well, last season the fans in Indiana finally came back in bunches to support their hometown Pacers. Top 10 in attendance, 25th in 2013.
Watson kicks it to West. On the wing, Stuckey. Stuckey with another miss. Raptors leading by 3. On the wing, Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To Valanciunas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Scola comes in. Raptors also changing it up. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Hibbert. West comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Watson in for Rodney Stucker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Patterson. DeRozan comes in for Terrence Ross. Clutch, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lowry in for Vasquez. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Indiana. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, Kevin. Almost everybody goes through it eventually as a player, so you just have to deal with it the best you can.
Unfortunately, it is that, Steve, and it's painful to watch your teammates out there because you're helpless in that situation.
So for Toronto right now, Amir Johnson at the floor with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry out there with Clutch. And it's DeRozan in at the three. Here is Watson. Now recovering. Watson the pass to West. They need this. Good on the jump shot. West has got 6 in the quarter.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there. Well, you love what David West brings to the table. Offensively, he can shoot, he can post up, he can hustle you. He can really help you win without the ball in his hands, too, by setting hard screens and crashing the offensive board.
Lowry passes to Clutch. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trailed by 4. Hill drives in. Here's Watson. And that one goes long. And West, just what you think of when you talk about a true veteran, competitive, leadership, toughness.
All of that is David West personified. He does it without saying a whole lot. When he speaks, he's always right on time and on target. His example is one all young players absorb and benefit from.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, Kyle Lowry was a hot name in free agency, but he opted to remain with the Raptors, signing a 4-year, $48 million contract. As Kyle said, you don't get many opportunities to have a team you can call your own. Guys, after playing as a backup for most of his 9-year career, Lowry is excited to have that lead role.
He had to work to become a star player. It's great to see, Doris. Thanks. DeRozan kicks the lob. Oh, good on the three. Indiana trailing here. Watson with it. Lowry picks him up. Now Watson. Just a screen on Lowry. Watson dishes to West. Here's Sloan. The shot's good on the assist by West. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Clutch, they pass to DeRozan. Now the dish to Lowry. This is it to Clutch. DeRozan in the corner. And to get open is Johnson. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Watson kicks to Hill. Watson up top. Gets it up. And that's not going to go.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get. So a close game.